Welcome to today's broadcast. We bring you the latest developments from Pattaya, Konkin, and beyond, where law enforcement, tragedy, daring crime, and international disputes have all made headlines. Let's take a closer look at today's top stories. Our first report comes from Pattaya, where local authorities carried out a sweeping raid that resulted in more than 30 arrests connected to drug use and trafficking. On September 20th, a coordinated operation between Banglamung district officials and Pattaya police targeted a 5-story daily rental building in the Nong Pru area. The raid was launched after officials received a tip through the Banglamung Broken Down line application, which allows residents to report suspicious activity directly. The operation was led by Banglamung District Chief Pacharapat Sritanyanon, supported by senior administrators including Wanchai Wanaprom, Head of Administrative Affairs, and Deputy District Chief Kamprai Lausen. They were joined by officers from the Narcotics Suppression Bureau and Pattaya City Police. Together, they searched the entire building, floor by floor, knocking on doors, checking rooms, and summoning residents for on-the-spot drug testing. Inside the building, investigators uncovered drug paraphernalia, small plastic bags used for packaging, and significant amounts of methamphetamine pills, known locally as yaba, as well as crystal methamphetamine, commonly called ice. More than 30 residents, both men and women, tested positive for drug use. Several others were caught holding narcotics in quantities clearly intended for distribution. Authorities announced that those who tested positive for drug use will be entered into rehabilitation programs according to Thai legal procedures. Meanwhile, suspects found in possession of drugs for sale have been handed over to investigators and will face criminal prosecution under Thailand's strict anti-drug laws. Officials emphasize that the raid demonstrates their commitment to cracking down on narcotics in Banglamung and Pattaya, and they urge the public to continue submitting tips to help keep communities safe. From a major drug bust, we turn to a tragic discovery that shocked Pattaya residents the very same day. Late on the night of September 20th, police from Nong Pru Station were called to a petrol station along Highway 36 on the route leading into Pattaya from Rayong. At around 10:30 in the evening, staff had discovered a locked SUV parked near the station's restroom, with the engine still running. Inside, they found a man lying motionless on the back seat. The deceased was later identified as 41-year-old Kamtorn Patanawatakul, a resident of Rayong province. Rescue teams determined that he had likely died of carbon monoxide poisoning, with evidence pointing to exhaust fumes building up inside the closed vehicle. Petrol station staff told investigators the SUV had arrived at the station at around 4:30 that afternoon. The driver never got out of the car, and hours later, during a shift change, employees noticed the vehicle still idling and became alarmed. CCTV footage confirmed the timeline, showing the car entering the station at 4:28 p.m., with no sign of the driver exiting. Investigators also learned that before his death, Kamtorn had placed a chilling phone call to his family, in which he reportedly said, "I'm going to die now." He did not reveal his location, leaving relatives unable to help. Hours later, his body was discovered by chance. Police have documented the scene carefully, collected evidence, and are now working with the man's family to understand the circumstances and possible motivations. While they have not released an official cause pending further investigation, officers say they will continue to review all evidence, including phone records and background information, to piece together what led to this tragic event. Moving north to Khon Kaen province, an extraordinary crime unfolded that could have come straight from a movie script. In the early hours of September 21st, local police arrested a Dutch national accused of stealing an entire automated teller machine right off a city street. The bizarre incident happened in Konkin's Mueang district, roughly 450 kilometers from Bangkok. According to Provincial Police Colonel Pak Poom, the suspect, a longtime expatriate who has lived in Thailand for 6 years, attempted to remove the ATM by force. Using heavy chains hooked to a pickup truck, he dragged the machine out of its concrete base and attempted to tow it away through the quiet pre-dawn streets. Witnesses quickly alerted authorities, and police units intercepted the truck before it could escape. officers found the ATM still chained to the vehicle. The machine, belonging to a local bank, was recovered intact. Police have not yet disclosed how much cash it contained. The suspect, whose name has not been released pending investigation, now faces serious charges, including theft, burglary, and property damage. Depending on the amount of money inside the machine, prosecutors may pursue felony charges carrying sentences up to 7 years in prison. Local residents expressed shock at the brazen nature of the crime. One nearby vendor said, "It was like something out of a movie. You never expect someone to just drive off with an ATM." Social media soon filled with photos of the scene, many showing the machine chained to the back of the truck as police surrounded it. Forensic teams are analyzing fingerprints and reviewing additional CCTV footage to determine whether the suspect acted alone or had accomplices. Authorities are also investigating possible links to organized crime and may coordinate with Dutch authorities through Interpol if international connections are uncovered. While ATM thefts are not unheard of in Thailand, they usually occur in more remote areas, and the involvement of a foreign national in such a daring heist has drawn widespread attention. Finally, we turn to national news, where Thailand's military has responded firmly to criticism from its neighbor Cambodia. The Royal Thai Army has rejected Cambodia's recent protest over border enforcement measures, stressing that all actions have taken place entirely within Thai's sovereign territory. On September 20th, Cambodia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs issued a statement accusing Thailand of applying its laws to Cambodian citizens in Banteay Meanchey province, alleging that Thai forces had operated in disputed areas. In reply, Thai Army spokesman Major General Win Thai Suari dismissed the claims, explaining that the areas in question are clearly within Thailand's borders and do not fall into jointly claimed zones. Win Thai stated that every nation has the right to enforce domestic law within its own borders, and he emphasized that Thailand's actions fully comply with international norms. He went on to argue that Cambodia itself has violated international obligations by allowing civilian provocations, staging armed incursions, and planting landmines on Thai soil, even after agreements to halt such activity. The Army also addressed the Memorandum of Understanding signed in the year 2000, which was intended to provide a framework for peaceful border demarcation. According to Thai officials, Cambodia has repeatedly failed to honor this agreement, and Thailand has filed more than 500 formal protests over the past 2 decades regarding Cambodian construction and settlements in contested or Thai-administered areas. Despite the firm rebuttal, Thai officials stressed that their overall stance remains committed to peaceful resolution. They said all enforcement measures near the border are carried out strictly according to Thai law and international principles, with the goal of protecting sovereignty and ensuring security. The statement reflects Thailand's desire to balance firmness in defending its territory with diplomacy in managing a sensitive bilateral relationship. As these stories show, Thailand continues to face a wide range of challenges, from cracking down on drugs and responding to tragic deaths, to confronting daring crimes and navigating international disputes. Each case highlights the responsibility of authorities to protect citizens, uphold the law, and maintain stability. Thank you for watching us. Stay safe, stay informed, and join us again for more news updates.